Hi there. Thank you for watching my views and news. Big news for you from Tigray. Tigray is in the grip of new political developments, political upheaval, rather. It seems that a new group has been formed in Tigray, which believes not just in peaceful political struggle, but use of force to integrate to achieve its objectives. Uh, Several sources are confirming this development. Let's have a detailed look at what is happening in Tigray. In Tigray, we know that TPLF has been in power for around 3 decades. Now TPLF is virtually split into one group led by Gita Choredad and other led by Debretsion Gebremichael. Tigray's opposition parties, Tigray Independence Party, Salsevo Beton, others, they are very weak. They are not in a position to challenge the TPLF. They tried to form an alliance last year. They tried to hold some street protests too, but they were crushed. Their political activities were crushed. Back then, TPLF was intact. TDF was supporting TPLF's opposition parties were not allowed to exercise the right of protest in Mekelle. Opposition parties weak. They have very limited following. They're almost insignificant when analyze the larger political picture in Tigray. Now, a new group has been formed in Tigray, which claims to be a political movement. Who is leading this group? Where is this group based? What is the manifesto of this group? And any similar groups, similar movements were launched in Tigray in the past too. So, what happened to those movements? Firstly, we know that what happened to Fenkel. I remember I covered the news of the death of Yemen in Negusi. I think I was the first one who made a video in 2021, I remember, during Tigray war, when I got confirmation about the death of Yemane Negusi. Yemane was heading Fenkel. Fenkel was opposed to TPLF. TPLF wanted to crush Fenkel, and when Yemane Negusi was killed during Tigray war, TPLF was blamed. Tigray fighters were blamed for killing Fenkel leader. Fenkel members joined Tigray forces. So Fenkel gradually weakened, and now Fenkel has almost no significant presence in Tigray. So Fenkel was crushed. The new group seems to be like Fenkel. Its name is Tintag Vullado Tigray. I try to get translation of these words. What I got is Tintag Vullado Tigray means Tigray's fire generation. Fire generation means that basically it's a youth movement. Young people are part of this movement. And we must not forget that most of Gita Choreda's supporters are also youths. I follow the activities of both Gita Choreda group and the Bratskian group. My analysis is that youths generally support Gita Choreda, but others, elderly, senior citizens, they are generally supportive of the TPLF. So this is basically a youth movement. From which region is it? The movement claims to be spread across Tigray. It has no regional or sub-ethnic agenda. It has no ethnic or regional agenda. It is not a movement of Aksum or Enderta or Raya or Tambian. So far, the movement is clandestine. It is working secretly. Its leaders have not showed themselves, because if they show themselves, they could be detained. Is Tintag Vulado Tigray a registered political party? No. If this group wants to start a peaceful political movement, obviously it should get itself registered by the National Election Board of Ethiopia. I am not aware of any application submitted by Tintag Vulado Tigray to National Election Board of Ethiopia. It means that basically it's not a political party. It is claiming to be a political movement. Now, what is the manifesto of this party? What does it want to achieve? The party wants to end TPLF's rule. It says that there is oppression in Tigray, there is dictatorship in Tigray. Youths have right to claim their rights. Youths want to claim their rights through this movement. It means basically the movement wants to end TPLF's decades long rule. Will this movement only resort to political struggle or armed struggle? In an interview with a news source, some members of this movement clearly said that their movement is peaceful, it is political, but if they have to use force, they will do that too. It means it is not basically a political movement, because political movements don't use force. They don't believe in using force or coercion or violence to achieve their targets. Basically, we can call it a pressure group. If you ask me, I would use the term pressure group for this new party. It's not a political party. It's not an armed group. It's something in between. You can call it a pressure group. Names. So far, the leaders have not appeared in public, so we'll have to wait. Leaders fear that if they appear in public, if they hold public press briefings, they could be targeted, they could be detained. Who are the members of this movement? Gita Choreda group people, Tigray fighter youths. Who are the members? Well, since we don't have the details so far, no one has details, we'll have to wait. But youths include, I said already, Getachew supporters are youths. If they're disgruntled with TPL Debrecen, if they know that Getachew is losing space, that Getachew could be removed, then Getachew supporters could turn towards this movement to join it. Some former TDF members have also joined this movement. Why? Because they are disgruntled, they are frustrated. They say that they fought, they sacrificed, and now the ruling elite is reaping the benefits of being in power, while youths, veterans, disabled fighters are suffering. There is definitely frustration in Tigray. Frustration because of unemployment, because of lack of opportunities to earn, frustration because of growing political intra-TPLF rift as well. There are lots of issues. This frustration could be used by Tintag Vlad or Tigray to strengthen itself, but we'll have to wait. I think what matters is TSF. Is TSF going to accept Tintag, Vlad or Tigray and use it as a pressure group against TPLF? Or will it go to crush it? This is what matters most, I think. Thank you for watching.